Hello. Okay, we are back for part 2 of the eyeshadow declutter. I was just going through comments and somebody said I talk too much. So yes, I talk too much. It's not gonna change. It's been this way for how many years? It's not gonna change. If you just wanna get down to business, see nothing but eyeshadows, no small talk, nothing in between, I'm not the girl. So I talk too much and yep, that's how it is. I'm already talking too much. Let's jump in. So I'm gonna show you guys my Natasha palettes because where we left off in part 1, I showed you guys this little overview. We went through all of these in part 1, but we didn't go through the Natasha palettes that I have. So we are going to do that and then we'll jump up to my Vanity. I think I did briefly show some of these in part 1. This is the Zendo palette. This one's really, really pretty. All of her palettes are good. Like, you cannot go wrong with Natasha. This is the Glam palette. This is one of my favorites, especially if you're a fan of a more cool toned. Oh, amazing. And I don't use this one very often, the Retro palette. This one's more pinky toned. I mean, really good. Quality's great. It's just not one that I grab for a lot, but I love it. One of my favorites, the Star palette. I freaking love this palette. It's so good. One of my shades broke, but like this shade here, what is there to say about it? Nothing. It's freaking amazing. And like, look what's still left on my finger. It is freaking gorgeous. Like, just for that shade alone, I would recommend this palette. Like, look at that. It's freaking good eyeshadow. And that's not the only good shade. I mean, these are on another level. Amazing palette. Now these guys, okay, I got a wild hair one day and I kind of rearranged my palettes. So this is not the Biba palette. This is like Nicole's favorites that I ended up putting into this palette. So I probably shouldn't even be showing these to you guys because these are not accurate. Like, I don't think this is the Tropic palette. I'll pop pictures up of what they actually look like. Wait, I gotta get a wipe. But I like that that's something that you can do with Natasha palettes. You can kind of pick them up. You can take the shadows out and kind of rearrange them. The Safari palette, I will show you what it actually looks like, but that's what mine looks like. And then this one is accurate. I know I showed you guys this, the Circo Loco. And those are the ones that I have. I had a few other Natasha ones that I've given, like, to friends and my son's girlfriend, you know. I'm still not, are you truly looking at that? Are you truly looking at it? That's obscene. I'm offended. I'm freaking offended. Before we move on, I have to show this to you guys. This is the newest member of the fam, the Natasha Denona Retro Glam. This packaging, are you kidding me? It's like roller skating 70s vibes. I cannot get enough. And it's so pretty. It's like colorful, but wearable because it's like muted. I'm gonna do a get ready with me using this, like a little green eye look. Oh, so pretty. She's gorgeous. Should I give you a swatch? I'll give you one. How about this like reddish color? So pretty. Everything's like soft and wearable. I gotta give you a little green. Red and green. Oh my God, Christmas. It's coming. Very pretty. So just wanted to pop that in. Newest member of the fam. The packaging, I can't get enough. Okay, so these are my eyeshadow singles for the most part. This is the majority of them. I'm gonna pull these two mirrors out and we're gonna start here. So, okay, so I have a bunch of these Tarte chrome paint shadow pots. I mean, so pretty. So pretty. That one is sun drenched. I think I'm gonna keep all of these. I don't know, let's open all of them up. I may get rid of some. Let's open them up. Okay, I'll zoom in for this part. So that one was Sun Drenched. Then we have Martini. This one's really pretty. Oh, look at that color. It's like a greeny gold kind of. Very, very pretty. I want to swatch this red one. Like, I feel like I probably could get rid of that red one. I mean, it's gorgeous, but it's not something that I grab for. I don't know. I just kind of want to keep them. Fire Dancer. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. This one is Park Ave Princess. This one is really pretty. This is like probably one of their most popular shades. Oh, like they're so wet looking and I love that. This one is Top Yacht. That's just like a traditional gold Frosé. Very pretty. And then this one is this a chrome paint? Oh, it is. Unleashed. So like a purple guy. Let me swatch this purple one. I don't know that I need to keep it. What do we think about that purple? Oh, it's so pretty. They just have this like reflect to them that is so gorgeous. I guess I'll just keep them all. Dang it, wait, maybe I don't need this one. Do you see the pigmentation on that? Look at that pigmentation. See, that one's a little crumbly for me. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Even though it's extremely pretty. I mean, I have tons of gold eyeshadows. I can part with that one. That was Top Yacht. So we'll get rid of that guy. And then that one there is Frosé. I feel like I might be able to get rid of that one too. So, Park Ave Princess? Holy crap. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of Frosé and Top Yacht and I'm gonna keep the rest. When I do my declutters, I like to go in depth and really like swatch stuff and go through stuff with you guys. I've watched some declutters and they like speed through everything and it's like, well, wait, what's the point of that? Like I really wanna see what's going on here. I wanna talk about everything. I wanna swatch everything. So I have a bunch of these Natasha Denona crystal top coats. Now I can see, sorry, my camera cut off. This one's in the shade Nude. I can see why people wouldn't love these. You really, like if you want pigmentation, you really have to build it up. These are more of just like a little whisper on your eye. It's just like, almost like a topper. I love them. I think they're gorgeous. This one is bronze. They're so, so pretty, but very soft. Like when you put it on, you're not getting like this hardcore pigmentation. That actually is showing up way more than it shows up on the eye. It's almost just like a very subtle like topper. Amazing. What pretty. This is brown, mauve, and purple. Let me give this one a little swatch. See how it's like very subtle, but so pretty. If you wear them the right way, they're very, very pretty. I do have a blue one that I think I can get rid of. This one is, oh my God. Wait, this one is gorgeous. Burnt terracotta / green. Oh, I haven't worn this one in a very, very long time. That is gorgeous. Wow, I need to wear that like right now. Oh my God, that's so pretty. I do have a blue one and it's not my favorite. I think I can get rid of it. Lavender, gold, and silver, but it kind of looks blue. I don't get like purple from this. I get more, I feel like this one just doesn't really show up that well. But that actually looks really pretty swatched. Wait. Maybe I'll just keep it. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're doing really bad. This one is gray brown. Gorgeous. Okay, I might as well swatch it. We're here. See, very, very gentle. But I love these. I think they're gorgeous. They just give you, even like on very natural makeup days, they just give you like a little whisper, a little hint of something. So we're keeping all of those. That was a total fail, but like looking at these swatches, how could I part? I really thought I was gonna get rid of that blue one, but that looks so pretty. Like, do you see any blue or purple in that? I'm getting like champagne, maybe pink. Nonetheless, I'm keeping it. I have one of the Butter London Glazin'. It's like a moussey kind of texture. I don't know what shade this is. It doesn't, oh yeah it does. Champagne. I like to wear this on my body. I would never put this on my eye just because I'm way too oily for it. But this on the body in the summer, like with a tan, it is so wet looking and so pretty. These are the JCat Prismetal shadows. I don't know what I want to do with these. This one's in the shade Frosty Foil. They kind of have like a creamy feel to them, but they're not my favorite thing. I mean, that sheen is gorgeous, but on the eyes, sometimes I find that once these dry down, they kind of crack a little bit. So I definitely know that I'm keeping, I'm keeping this one, which is Sherbet Snow. I'm probably saying sherbet wrong because now apparently it's like sherbet. I don't freaking know. This one though, look at that. Oh my God. It's so pretty. I'm definitely keeping that one. Like Rose Pose. I might be able to get rid of that one because I don't wear these. But like once I swatch them, I'm like, why am I not wearing? Oh my God. This one is Melted Crystal. Let's try this guy. They have a very odd feel to them, but not in a bad way. So pretty. Oh. Oh, you guys. I'm doing really bad. I'm just gonna keep them all. I'm just gonna keep them all. Okay, well that was a fail. I feel like part one was like the most that I'm gonna get rid of because all this stuff, like I know that I want to keep all this stuff. I love all this stuff. So these are MAC, Colourpop, and then just kind of a mixture. So let's go through the MAC first. So this one is P for Pink. Oh, wow. I haven't worn these in so long. What? Oh, wow. I think you already know. I think you already know. This one, oh, this was one that I got, like I backed to MAC. If you have 5 empty MAC items, you can take them back and get either a free lipstick or a free eyeshadow, and then they put that over there so you can't like try to return it. This one is called Dreamy Beams. That is very pretty. Oh yeah, you know I'm keeping it. I don't get rid of anything MAC because I freaking love MAC. This one is LES Artiste. Oh, I love this one. I haven't worn this one in a long time. I had a moment in time where I was wearing this on my inner corner. It's like this cool toned, like silvery taupey shade. It is so pretty. And then we have Sweet Heat. Gorgeous. I'm running out of fingers. I need to get these out to wear. Oh, can you see that one? Oh, so good. And we have Smoky Mauve. I need a finger. I mean, look at that color. Like, I can't just breeze through these and not swatch them. I'm so sorry, I just can't. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, did we do all of them? I think we did. So those are my little MAC, just little baby singles. Okay, so we have some MAC pigments. We have Handsome Prince, which was from a holiday collection. And then we have Rose, of course, amazing. Vanilla. What is this one called? Oh, Kitsch Miss. How could I forget that? This one is tan. This is one of my favorite MAC pigments. So freaking pretty. And Old Gold. Wait, where is Blue Brown? I have a little mini Blue Brown somewhere. So those are my beloved MAC pigments. Would never like pry them out of my cold dead hand. It's not happening. And then this was the collab that Kathleen did with, Kathleen Lights did with Colourpop. These are gorgeous. I think I'm gonna keep them all because I had the whole collection and I got rid of the ones that I knew I wouldn't wear. So yeah, definitely gonna keep those guys. Even though I don't wear them a lot, I like to have them on hand, you know, just in case. A few Colourpop singles. So we have By the Pound. Oh my, look at that. I have to swatch it. Oh, this is so pretty. This is kind of like a toppery shade and it gives you the prettiest like glimmer. Yes, always. Oh my God, am I breaking it? But look how it's like, look how it was almost like tie-dye. I mean, it's kind of messed up now because I've used it, but oh, so pretty. This one is Sailor. I love Colourpop. Obviously, I love Birthday Boy because we've hit pan. So freaking good. We have Birthday Girl. Eey. Stunning. Freaking stunning. And then we have one from the Hello Kitty line, Friendship File. Oh, these are so good. And then my Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadows. These are on another level. I'm just gonna randomly pick two and swatch them. So we have Dog Bane. You have to see these swatched. This is probably my least favorite one because that one's not as shifty as the others. This one is Ultraviolet. Like, look at that. This one's good. Huh? Oh my God. Oh my God. Infra Nude's my favorite. You'll see that one when we get up to my Vanity. Obviously, I'm keeping. I have one Urban Decay Floored. Do I need this? I might be able to get rid of this one because this looks very much like that Tarte pigment thing that we swatched, the chrome paints. Like, do I need that? Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, maybe. I'll put that in as a maybe. This e.l.f. Pinky Swear. I don't know. I was going to get rid of this, but when I swatch it, I know I'm going to want to keep it because it's so sparkly and pretty. And the formula is actually really nice on it. Right there. It does sometimes crack a little bit though. I think I can get rid of that one. The e.l.f. one can go. Two Makeup Forever pigments. So we have 02 and 15. This is 02. This is 15. So pretty. I mean, just gorgeous. Makeup Forever pigments are really good. L'Oreal Iced Latte, an oldie but a goodie. Definitely keeping her. Oh, and then these guys. These were the L'Oreal Lumiere eyeshadows. This was like a limited edition thing. Galaxy Holographic. Really pretty. This purple one is, I don't know what it's called, but it's the purple one. It's broken. But it is really pretty. I just have a thing for purple eyeshadow. I don't know. There's just something about purple eyeshadow that I don't ever want to get rid of any of it. This little number 7 trio. Warm Nudes. I don't wear this often at all, but every time I swatch it, the formula is just so good. They're very like shiny and reflective and so pretty. So this one just always makes it through the declutters. Oh, of course, I'm not getting rid of Fairly Precious. Freaking amazing. Can you still get this? I think so. I think you can. I'm running out of room. Gorgeous. I wear it as an eyeshadow. I don't wear it as a highlighter, but as an eyeshadow, oh, so pretty. And then a Wet n Wild Eau Brulee. I used to wear this all the time and I just don't ever grab for this anymore, so I can get rid of that. I used to wear that a lot. Look at this hand and tell me that that doesn't do things to you. If it doesn't, I just don't even know who you guys are. So in here we have some NARS duos and then these Becca Light Gleam Primer and Topper. Oh wait, he doesn't count. I definitely don't need these. I don't know that I've ever worn them, but I kept them. Like, look at that one, ma'am. She's been through it. Let me shake her up. Yeah, that doesn't look great. That definitely does not look good. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna get rid of her. I don't even know if these are any good. I've never worn them. Oh, well. Oh, wow, that's really pretty, but I'm pretty sure the formula has gone. Oh, Becca, you break my heart every day. Like, look how pretty this one is. Wait, what was the name? It doesn't matter. You can't get Becca anymore, so it doesn't even matter what the name is, which is so sad. This one's still good. I don't know why that one went bad. Like, what do we think? That's really pretty. That's really pretty, but I'm never gonna wear it. I'm gonna keep one though. I'll get rid of this one and I'm gonna keep this one because that color, like that, is really pretty. Okay, so getting rid of two, keeping one, that's not too bad. This one I just recently found in my drawer. This is a Colourpop Supernova shadow in the shade Hazy. It's very pretty. You guys know I have a thing for that. Oh my God. What in the name? That is so pretty. I'm keeping for sure. Will I ever wear it? I mean, chances are good that I won't. Maybe on the cruise. Every year we go on a disco cruise. I know you guys have heard me talk about it. And like colors like this are perfect. Two from Wander Beauty. I really like Wander Beauty's liquid eyeshadows. So this one is Steel Street and Champagne. I'm keeping both of these. These are so nice for like natural days because it's a liquid eyeshadow, but it dries down very nice and they're not too crazy. They're not like glittery or anything. It's just a really nice like wash of color if you want to wear a liquid eyeshadow. Very pretty. I like them. I will finally part with this one. This Milk Pigment. Do they even make these anymore? I love these. The formula was so good and they would dry down and they would not budge. This one's in the shade Gig. I've literally had this thing for probably like 4 years. I'm not even kidding. Maybe like 3, maybe 5. But look at that. Count how many times I say, look at that. Oh my, wait. I was prepared to part with it, but I don't know that I can. It smells fine. It smells fine. Oh my God. I have to keep it, you guys. I have to keep it. I'm sorry. Y'all can judge. I have to keep it. They dry down and they do not move, and I have the oiliest eyelids known to man. If they don't make these anymore, that is a crime. Milk, that is a crime if you don't make these. I'm gonna have to look it up and I'll put it on the screen because if they don't, I'm sad. Okay, NARS, we have Gulu, I don't know. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love to wear it as an eyeshadow or a blush. Is my lighting weird? And then we have Parallel Universe. This is one of the best little duos from NARS. We have Thessalonique. So pretty. I love. Oh, Kawaii, my absolute favorite of all time. This freaking thing is so good. I'll give you both. Like together. They look so good together. I did an eye look a very long time ago with that duo and it was like one of my favorite eye looks. Amazing. Man Ray Debauched. So pretty. I feel like my lighting's a little bit weird. Silent Nude. This one, I don't wear. It's way too light for me. Maybe I will get rid of that one. It was from the Christopher Kane line. I hate getting rid of stuff like that that was limited edition. Chiang Mai. I'm probably saying that really bad. So keeping all of those. Look at Kauai. Look at her just being so freaking pretty. Wow. Okay, time for my glitters. So I have a lot of, they definitely need a good shake. I think I probably have all of the Urban Decay Heavy Metal liners. If you want to put glitter on your eyes, but you don't want the mess, you don't want the fallout, these are the best way to do it. I will shout that from the rooftops. I've been shouting it for years. These are the best if you want a glitter liner, if you want to tap it on your lid, on your lower lash line, on your face. They are so easy to work with. So pretty. The best. If you need glitter, get these and do not get anything else. I urge you. So I think I pretty much have all of these. I love them. I cannot part with them. I will show you my two favorites though. Starfire is my favorite. I feel like this one might be drying out. Like, picture that on the eye. They're so good. They're just the best way to put glitter on. Midnight Cowboy. A classic from Urban. You can't do better. You can't do better. There's a reason these have been around for so long. Wait, how perfect is that? The Heavy Metal and the Laura Mercier crayons fit perfectly. There's like no space in between. I couldn't have did that more perfectly. That's great. I don't know why I have these two random eyeliners in here, because I have eyeliners elsewhere. So I'm gonna pull these out and these will go with eyeliners, which we will get to at some point. Okay, so I think, oh, my mirror. I think we're done with this drawer for now. Let's move on to something else. I don't know what, but let's move on. Okay, next up we are going to tackle, these are my single eyeshadows that I keep at my vanity because they're like my favorites. So we're gonna go through these guys. Now I know I'm not getting rid of any of these, but it's still fun to go through them. And these are really good ones. So I want to show them to you. But look, isn't this mug so cute? This was my grandma's. My mom brought it up. I love it. It's so cute. Look at the handle. Oh, adorable. So let's start with Bobbi Brown. So we have Metal Rose, which is the coolest like taupey shade. It's so pretty, and the formula on these is so nice. I wear these a lot. I just wore this one yesterday. Gorgeous. And then this one is Melting Point. This is the one that I wear the most, and you can see like she's a mess. She's kind of falling out of the pan. It's just such a good like everyday shade. Wait, isn't she pretty? They don't look that like amazing when I swatch them, but oh, these are some of my favorites. The formula is really nice. This Charlotte Tilbury one, I really like. Eyes to Mesmerize in the shade Jean. This is like a moussey texture, but it dries down really nicely. It almost gets like a powdery finish. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Another one of my favorites, Dose of Colors Block Party Eyeshadow in the shade Shall We Dance. She has been through it. She's been broken so many times and I just like smush it down. But this is one of my absolute favorite eyeshadows. The color is so perfect and it has just the tiniest little bit of like sparkle to it, but it's not like chunky. Oh, it's so pretty. That is one of the best eyeshadows. I love that one so much. I do love this NARS one. Rigel? I don't know. It's one of the dual intensity. The formula of these is like buttery smooth. They are so nice. Like, look how shiny and like reflective that is. Oh my God. That would make a really good highlighter. Why have I never thought to wear that as a highlighter? Wow. Hi. I love eyeshadow. I have this little Kaja like trio, chocolate dahlia. So you have, on top you have a little, oh, my hands are wet from that wipe. You have like a little sparkle, little metallic shade. And then you have a nice little crease shade. And then you have a deeper shade, which I just dug my finger into. Oh, that's great. This is really nice quality. I like that a lot. Look at that. There you go, a little swatch for you. One of my few Urban Decay singles, Lithium. This is so pretty. Oh, I love this color. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my God. Because it's not like too dark. I love, 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 love. Like if I'm going out and I want a little bit of like sparkle luminosity, but you don't want anything like too dark. This is also really pretty on the lower lash line. I love this eyeshadow. Let's get these Napoleon Purtis guys out of the way. These are loose pigments. I have a bunch of them. Is Napoleon Purtis even around anymore? I haven't heard anything about Napoleon Purtis. I will swatch one of my favorites for you. Wild Roses? Yeah, Wild Roses. It's just so damn pretty. They're really nice. There's another one that I like a lot. This one, $1 Million Mermaid. Such a good name. See if I can get enough. Come on. That was not enough. Hold on, let me get some out. Do you see that sheen on the eye? It is, oh my gosh. Now, you do have to be careful. Do your eyes first because this will get everywhere, but it is really worth it. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so we can set the Napoleon Purtis aside. Oh, here's another one of those Natasha little chrome pots. This one's in the shade Peach. This is the one that I wear the most. This one's very pretty. I mean, there's just something about it that I love. I mean, that's like my ideal lid shade. A little bit of peach, a little bit of champagne, a little glimmer in there. Oh, love it. Do you guys remember these? I don't know if you can still get these. I think they were discontinued. Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill in shade 11. Sorry that my hand's like consistently in the way. This on the inner corner is everything. I had another one of these and I don't know what happened to it. Look how pretty that is. Ooh. And let's talk about Kiko. This is Kiko number 208. Is this an eyeshadow or is this, well, I mean, you can use it for whatever you want. Technically, it's an eyeshadow. This is probably the closest thing that I have to the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter in formula and in color. Oh, wow. Oh my God, look at that. Holy crap. Just one more. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is an old Becca one. Light Chaser Highlighter for Face and Eyes, Opal Flashes Jade. I'll just show you. I'm just gonna show you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm running out of room. Could you just die? Like on the spot, drop dead. I mean, don't, but wow. I gotta stop saying wow. It's like taupey, but it has like a greeny, it is the most unique, gorgeous eyeshadow. I love it. I freaking love it. And Becca, I will say it again, I say it in every video, but I miss the crap out of you. This one I thought I was going to be a huge fan of, and I don't know, the formula is a little wild. Cosmic Pearl Dewy Eyeshadow in the shade Luna from M Cosmetics. The formula is very like heavy. Here, let me show you. I mean, that's like barely even touching it. It's kind of creamy, but it's also kind of powdery. It's a very odd formula. I'm gonna have to wipe my hand off. But I mean, if you want like the craziest metallic eye, I mean, this is it. The formula is nice. Like, it doesn't make my eyelids too oily. I feel like it lasts a decent amount of time. I just wasn't expecting it to be quite so like, it's one of those that if you use too much, it can go very chunky. So you have to kind of use a light hand. But I mean, wow. Wow, I have to stop saying wow. It's very, very pretty. All right, let me wipe off, but let's just have one final, like, oh, look at Lithium. I just can't. This is a good hand. Okay, let's get through the NARS. So we have Himamit. Good everyday little duo. You have a nice little matte, really pretty, like bronzy. It's kind of a weird shade. It's very pretty though. I like it. Oh, I haven't worn that in a while. It's a little bronzy, like a little red, a little like burnt. I don't know. I like it. Earth Shine. This one's very pretty. I almost said wow. I freaking almost did it. I mean, that's good. That's a good lid shade. Or if you were like going all out, wear it as a highlighter. Do whatever the heck you want. This is, oh, I'm not even going to try to say that name, but I'll let you read it. Yeah, I'm not even going to try because I'm going to jack that up. A cute little duo. This shade looks really pretty, really smoked out on the lower lash line if you're doing like a darker eye. And this gold is very pretty. I like NARS eyeshadows a lot. It's like a good everyday gold because it's not too wild. Sometimes you just want something a little bit more subtle. And then this is Outer Limits. Oh, absolutely. Yes, this is like a toppery shade. I would put something else on and then kind of just tap that over top. It's a really cool shade though. I don't wear it often. I don't know, the formula, I wasn't expecting it to be like a topper shade. Some of the sparkle in it is a little thick. So, absolutely not one of my favorites, but I'm keeping it. I'm gonna put that in my drawer though. She does not deserve this, this drawer. Good old Kat Von D Thunderstruck. This, it doesn't look like much. And then you swatch it and your mind is absolutely blown. It has like a little pink to it, a little white. It reminds me a lot of Ice from JOUER. I love it on the inner corner. I love it on the inner corner. My hand was a little wet, so that's not the best swatch, but you get the picture. I do have another Makeup Forever one, but I'm not sure where it's at. This one is the Starlit Powder in number 13. This is really, really pretty. I might need a brush. No, I should be able to get some. I mean, just like the sheen, that's not enough. Hold on, let me try to get some more out of the lid. Do you see the sheen on that? This is a gorgeous highlighter on fair skin. I love it on the inner corner. I love it just like dusted over the lid. It's one of the most gorgeous eyeshadows. One of my all-time favorites, L'Oreal Infallible in Amber Rush. Word on the street was this was being discontinued and I bought like 5 of them. I mean, to this day, it's still one of the best eyeshadows of my life. you can't argue it. Like, you can't. Hi, there's just not even words. All you have to do is look at that swatch. You need it. If you don't have it, I'm honestly a little bit disappointed. Okay, we have an old Marc Jacobs, the Big O Omega Shadow. Oh, the shade is called the Big O. This is a good matte. This is a really good matte, but Marc Jacobs is gone. Like, Marc Jacobs has left the building. Depressing. Isn't it depressing? MAC Wet Clout Powder Kiss. Another one of my absolute favorite matte eyeshadows. I love this one. It's a good one. Top 3 all-time eyeshadow singles. Hourglass, Scattered Light in the shade Smoke. This freaking eyeshadow, again, if you don't have one of these, at some point in your life, you have to. There is just, oh my God, this color. Oh my God, oh my darling. It is everything that I need it to be. It's a little brown, it's a little champagne. It has just like a dusting of sparkle. I am obsessed. I'm tired of how perfect this eyeshadow color and formula is. One of the best, one of the freaking best. I love Hourglass. I just love them. Christian Dior. Dior Show Fusion Mono Shadow in the shade Meteor. Do you guys remember these? When these got discontinued, I was quite sad. I love this, and I know Samantha Ravindal also loved these. This always reminds me of her. It's like a topper. You're not getting like a full super pigmented eye, but it is amazingly beautiful. Like, do an eye look and then just kind of tap this on top, and it just gives it the most gorgeous like wet look and a little bit of not even sparkle. It's just a little angel kiss of like shimmer. Oh, here is the other Natasha Chromium. This one's Infra Nude. This is the one that I wear the most. I mean, you're getting a lot of pink, but there's also a lot of green, a little bit of purple, gold. It's so pretty. I hope you're maybe getting a little bit of that shift, but I really don't think that you are. Amazing. If you are gonna try one of these, Infra Nude, I think is the shiftiest one. And I also think it's like the most wearable, but that's just my opinion. Flower Chrome Crush Pressed Pigment in the shade Quartz. This is pretty. I feel like they tried to do the Hourglass Scattered Light, and this formula is definitely not the Hourglass formula. These, like, I can press and leave like an indentation. So I don't know, the formula is definitely different, but when you swatch it, I mean, you do get the sheen, you do get that like gentle little sparkle. I just feel like you have to build these up a little bit more or wear it as just like a topper. But look how like wet looking that is. I love that. When an eyeshadow has that really wet look and like that reflect, I'm sold. That's all I need. This is a little Dose of Colors pigment and primer in the shade Shell. So, okay, I'll show you the bottom first. So on the bottom you have this, I mean, gorgeous loose pigment. It's so pretty. I don't wear this often because it gets everywhere. The formula is very, like if I would blow on that, it would just go everywhere. It's extremely like, what is the word that I want? It's not dense at all. Like it's very thin and it just kind of, all those little sparkles do get everywhere, but I think it's kind of worth it. Like if you do your eyes first, you're good. On top you have like a primer. Now for me, this is no primer, but I'm an oily eyelid hoe. But it is a pretty like cream eyeshadow. I can't say that I've ever worn it because I have to be really careful with cream eyeshadows. Like that would make my eyelids so oily. But I mean, that is gorgeous. Wow, I would kind of like that as a cream highlighter. It's probably a little bit too pink. But on a deeper skin tone, that would be a gorgeous cream highlighter. Ooh. Okay, what do we have from OFRA? This is a highlighter in the shade Gingerbread. But I like to wear this as an eyeshadow. I just love this color. It's almost like a greeny, like bronzy gold. And I mean, the formula is just insane. Sorry if my hand is like always in the way. Look how pretty that is. Such a good eyeshadow. And we have one Colourpop loose pigment in the shade, or loose luster dust. I just had a brain fart. This one is in the shade Gnome. This is another one where the payoff is gorgeous, but the powder is so fine. That's the word that I wanted. It's very fine, but it's very pretty. Stila Playa. What are these called? The Glisten and Glow liquid eyeshadows. Now I had one of these Stila Glitter and Glow in the shade Kitten, and it was like my favorite thing in the world. And then I got this one, and I mean, the color is gorgeous. It's like a pinky purple, and like when you blend it out, you get a little bit of like the sparkle. There's like little tiny purple sparkles in it. It's so pretty. It's not very wearable for me, but wow, gorgeous color. Glossier Lid Star in the shade Moon. I almost got rid of this and then I pulled it back out and I was like, wait, I can probably make that work. And I actually have made it work. I'm gonna put it up here. Okay, so this color is beautiful. It's like a very thin, soft shade, but I feel like on my lid, it doesn't show up this way. Like I really have to keep building and building. So I don't know, I have tried with this and like I'm not willing to get rid of it because I am still convinced that I can make it work. And I have worn it before. I mean, I haven't had like huge problems with it. I just think I was expecting a little bit more, but I should have known it's Glossier. Everything they do is very like subtle. So I do think it's pretty. I don't feel like everybody would love these. Oh, and we saved one of the best for last. KVD Dazzle Stick in the shade Hail Surge. These are on another freaking level. Let me wipe my hand off and then I'll show you. Okay, here we go. These are so pretty. I love that color. And the formula on this, okay. The formula on this, you cannot go hog wild. Like you need to use a gentle hand. And I do like to put a little bit out on the back of my hand and then I'll kind of take my finger, dip into it and like dot it on my eye. This is extremely long wearing. That color is just, wow, so reflective, so good. Okay, I kind of arranged them in the way that I wear them. Like these are the four that I wear the most. The L'Oreal one, this MAC one I wear a lot, and then going back. Like I don't wear those often. So that's in my head, it works. So those are my most favorite single eyeshadows. A coveted little drawer. So all we have left to do is this one little drawer. These are like, this changes. I'll like put these away and then put different ones in, like when I used to do my Shop My Stash videos, which I would like to do another one of those. My mom's sleeping, by the way, so I'm trying to be a little quiet. So we have the MAC Natural Vice palette. This is always in here because it's just like a go-to. There's so many good colors in here. We love her. This is always in here. These are the eyeshadows that I use the most out of everything that I own. Most of them are MAC. I think there's a few in here that aren't, but honestly, wait, maybe they are all MAC. The top row, these are the ones that I use the most. Absolutely obsessed. Like, these are all the mattes that I need in my life, including soft, not soft brown, Swiss chocolate. There's just something about a MAC matte that just does it for me. Another little MAC palette. This is the Warm Neutral. This is an old one, but it's really good. As you can see, I thought about depotting Kid, but it didn't work, so she's jacked. But what is this color? I use this one all the time, and I honestly don't know what it's called. Let's find out. Saddle. I didn't even realize that I had Saddle. Oh my gosh, I use that all the time, and I never knew what it was. Love that. And then this is in here quite a bit. The Stars in Your Eyes palette from Charlotte. This is just such a good, like, go-to palette if you want more like pinky purpley shades. Amazing quality. This should have been permanent. It should have been permanent. This one I just put in here. You guys saw this one. I threw her in here because I'm gonna try to use her and see if I love her. The little teddy bear. Well, this is a cheek little trio, but I'll show it to you. I did a Get Ready With Me with this. The Natasha Dream Cheek Trio, and then this is the Natasha Dream palette. We gotta talk about Vision. I know we talked about it in the other video, but just look at her down there. Just freaking look at her. I'm ready for the grave. If Natasha would do a palette of just like shifty shades, I think I would die. You're not getting it. Like, I'm looking on camera and all you guys are getting is like pink. It's gold and green and pink and just amazing. Amazing, amazing eyeshadow. It's one of the best eyeshadows that she's ever done. And I love this palette. I love the mattes. It's just all around one of her best. The Natasha Pastel palette. Did I show you guys this in the last video? I feel like I did. I really want to do something with this shade, and this one's really pretty. So I have her in here to try to use her. This little thing, Shellbound from Colourpop. The quality of these 4 little eyeshadows is insanely good. They are so pretty. You can do the most beautiful, like, orangey look with this. It's just amazing. And this was, I don't know, maybe like 10 bucks. The quality of this thing is really good. One of the best I have from Colourpop. I put those little Happy Mess eyeshadows in here. We already talked about them. I have this Dior palette, the Dior Backstage Eye Palette in Rosewood Neutrals. This is really pretty. I sometimes feel like something's lacking from it though. Like, I wish there was maybe like a more like champagne-y shade. This gold, sometimes I feel like it's a little bit too dark. I don't know. I think it's good. Do I think it's worth the really high price tag? I don't know. Maybe not these colors, maybe other colors. This is just not like my ideal color palette, but Tara gave me this and I use it. I like it. It's good. And then my 2 little Charlotte ones. This is the Pillow Talk. I use this thing so often. Like, you would look at it and think, it's really kind of bland. It's really not. The mattes are so good. This shade, it's like a toppery shade. You're not even going to be able to see it because you do have to do like a couple swipes with it to get anything. But it gives like just the prettiest little bit of shimmer. And this is a really nice like lid shade. It's on days where you just want something like simple, subtle. I love this palette. I use this a lot. And then Supersonic Girl. These are so pretty. They're metallic. They're gorgeous. I really like them. But I really... my memory card is almost full. They're so pretty. They're like soft. I like them a lot. So a good little one if you just want like all metallics. So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing my eyeshadow collection. This video was more so like a collection video rather than a declutter, but that's okay. That's okay. You still got to see all the eyeshadows. Oh, she almost fits perfectly in there, but she doesn't. So, let me know what category we should do next. I'm thinking highlighters, but you guys can let me know what you want. I just realized that I have this little acrylic organizer over here with all of these pigments, all of these NARS Dual Intensity shadows that I love, that I kind of forgot about, and all of these freaking Colourpop eyeshadows. And I totally thought that I got rid of the rest of these pigments, and I still have them. So there's gonna have to be a part 3 because this video is way too long. So part 3 is gonna be all of this and eyeliners and just like whatever else. So I'm gonna end it here. I can't even believe I totally forgot I had this stuff. So thank you guys for watching. There will be a part 3. Hopefully it will not be that long because these past 2 have been really long. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one and we'll swatch. Can't believe all this freaking eyeshadow. Okay, I love you. Peace. Bye.
It's corn. I'll be corn with nuts, seeing as the juice. Before we carry on though, we need to discuss this guy. No we don't. No we don't. Ow! Ay! That's my little baby toe. Hand. It's a good hand. It's a really freaking good hand. I need to wipe it off. I hate to wipe it off. Oh, wow, that was a good... Oh, that Becca? This one? Becca, why did you have to go away? I am actually, like, sad about it. I think if I tried hard enough, I could shed a tear. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what they say. And she's dancing. You're gonna break a hip, you old bitch. Holy shit, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god, dumb bitch. I just realized I have all this. Oh, wow. And I don't want to breeze through it. Like, I don't want to breeze. I don't just want to breeze by. I want to stop and have, like, a meal. What am I even saying? Oh my god. Nope. Before we carry on, what? Snap? Okay. This is, whoa, what is happening? Twerk it out. That was not a twerk. Oh, I did kind of pull a knee bone though. I'm always injuring myself. I don't know why I think I'm 12. One more for the road. I could punch my hand. Like, I have that cuteness, aggression, or that like, oh my god, I'm gonna chop my hand off and beat myself to death with it because that looks so good. It's not normal, but it's what we do around here. Like, I'll look at the dog and I'll just be like, oh my god, you look so cute right now, I'm going to strangle you. And, like, beat myself to death with your dead corpse. It's just what we do. I don't think it's not okay, but it's what we do. Hey! Ah! I thought you heard me. I did not hear you. What are you doing, Harry? What? Harry. Oh. Scissor face? No. Oh. No, I didn't know you were filming. Look, I came in and Ew! Ew, she's bow-legged. Bow-legged. You're doing it. Well, I am. Are you hiding? I am, in fact. I can still see your reflection.